Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Nancy Drew, The Secret of Shadow Ranch, where we need to take a look at how to recognize which veggies are ripe. So let's read Harvesting Vegetables here. Harvesting vegetables in the home garden. When it comes to vegetables, knowing when to harvest them can be just as important as knowing how to grow them. Some vegetables are ripe when they reach full size, others are best eaten long before that. Some should be harvested when soft, others are ripe when they're hard. It's important to know not only what vegetable you're growing, but what variety as well. Bell peppers. Most sweet peppers start out green, then turn another color as they mature. Mature peppers, those that have reached their final color, should be clipped off the plant, not pulled off. Regular harvesting will promote the growth of new fruit. Popular varieties include California Wonder. Okay, so that's the California Wonder. And Early Cal Wonder. And Romanian Rainbow. Okay, snap beans. Beans that are meant to be eaten pod and all are called snap beans because when they're ready to eat, the pods snap easily when bent. Some varieties grow like a bush, others vine, and can be trained to grow up a pole or trellis. Ripe beans should be pinched or cut off the plant, not pulled. The more beans you pick, the more beans the plant will produce, so harvest them frequently, daily if necessary. In the picture below, the beans on the left, so these ones, are underripe. The beans in the middle are ripe, and the bean on the right is overripe. Popular varieties include Kentucky Wonder, Sun Gold, and Romano. Dry beans. Though they look like snap beans, dry beans are raised for their seeds. The pods of these beans are allowed to dry on the plant until the pods are crisp and the seeds or beans within are hard and rattle in their buds. Because a bean plant stops producing if its pods are allowed to reach maturity, picking dry beans will not result in the production of more beans. In the picture above, the pod on the left is underripe. The pod in the middle is ready for harvesting, and the beans on the right are what's inside a ripe pod. Okay, so when looking at the dry beans, the green pods are underripe, and the ones that have changed color are good to harvest. Okay. Popular varieties include kidney, pinto, black turtle, and navy. Tomatoes. Tomatoes come in so many varieties that it is imperative to know what color they are supposed to be when ripe in order to know when to harvest them. Once one tomato on a vine reaches maturity, others will ripen soon after, so harvest often by clipping or pinching, not pulling, all ripe tomatoes from the plant. Popular varieties include beefsteak, red when ripe. Northern Lights, bicolored when ripe. Old Ivory Egg, golden when ripe. And Golden Queen, orange yellow when ripe. And that was that. Now, I have already done this once, but the game crashed. So, I already know which ones I need to pick here because I already did it once, but then the game crashed. So, none of these beans are correct. Romano is one of the varieties that we want to pick when neither under or overripe. And all of these in the picture are either under or overripe. And Old Ivory Egg, none of these are golden in color. But Northern Lights, there are a few that are bicolored. So we'll pick those. And then over here, beefsteak, we've got 2 ripe ones. Golden Queen, we've got 2 again. And Black Turtle was one of those bean varieties that we want to grow for dry beans. So none of these are kind of overripe or like in the sort of ripeness where we'd want to pick them. So that's that.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
So here we go.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Take a look.
Good for you. Now, second thing I need you to do for me is take this, go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old.
All right, let's pick that up.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Now, here is where I want to save the game. Because when I took a look at the basket the previous time, and a puzzle popped up, I was in the middle of solving that puzzle when the game crashed. So just in case the same thing happens again, I don't usually save mid-episode, but I'm making an exception here. So each episode has its own save, just in case I want to or need to go back. So okay, now we've got a save here. So just in case the game crashes when I try to solve the puzzle of the basket, I can just pick it up from here. I don't need to pick it up from all the way from like the end of our previous episode. So right-click pieces to rotate. And the thing we need to do here is we obviously need to put all the pieces in the right places. And they do fit in quite snugly. So like for example, this one goes here. So it shouldn't be like, it should fit into the gap. And there shouldn't be like any extra room on either side of the piece. And this one goes here. And you can see that it's in the correct place when you can no longer move it. This one goes here. And that's pretty much all I can remember of what goes where, so placing the rest of these pieces is going to take considerably longer. But basically, we just need to kind of follow the pattern that we can see on that row. So for example, on like this row here, we've got a pattern that resembles this, but obviously this piece is like way too big for here. So where we've got bigger gaps, this could go here, just the other way. And indeed it does. And then we've got this here. And once again, this is too big to put here. So where else do we have this pattern of a little green and a lot of the other color here? Too big for there as well. Here could fit. But I'd kind of expect a piece that has green here to go over here, so maybe not. We've got this here that is also like this. And yep, that goes there. And one other piece that has just a little green. Nope. Other way. Yes. Okay. And then pieces that have a lot of green. This one obviously goes somewhere where there's a big gap, like right here, for example. Yep. And then does this go up here? Other way? Yes. And what else do we have here? 3 ones that have a lot of green on them. There. And 2 more. And 1 more.
There. Am I good or what?
Cool.
I'm not quite done yet.
Oh. So, are you done now?
I'm not quite done yet. Voila! I'm not quite done yet.
Okay. That was a bit weird with the thread, but okay. So now we've got a repaired basket and the game didn't crash. So, yay! Let's go and get us some eggs. So we gotta be careful with this chicken here. No eggs over here.
Ow! 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 Yikes! Maybe I'll come back when she's not in such a foul mood.
Okay, so the warning was about this one, not this one. Gotcha. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need to check this one's nest a little later. Okay. I think we've read all of these. Haven't actually done all the chores yet.
I'm finished with that.
Yeah, we pretty much discovered that the phantom horse was a distraction. Kind of modeled after the story about the outlaw, whatever his name was. And we haven't yet found any of the rock pictures, though apparently they are in the desert. There's also something new here. Is it an email? Nope. Is it something we can search on the internet? Arizona, cliff dwellings, rattlesnakes, scorpions. I think we've seen all of this. So why did our phone light up? No idea. Let's go talk to Shorty. Tell him that we couldn't check the one perch for eggs.
You can find more eggs than that.
You bet I can.
Oh. I was going to do the question thing, but I guess the pointer is so huge that I have to really be careful. Ooh, hello. Okay. Nothing like hiding anywhere or anything. Nope. At least, I don't think so. I think that's all of them. And our phone lit up again. Is it the task thing that we went and checked for eggs?
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Nice.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Alright, so we've got the water now. And we've done our chores. Let's see if we can go riding now and get that letter delivered. Let's just Oh yeah, there wasn't actually anything new there. Let's check that off.
That's done.
And now we can go riding. I think. I hope. Let's see. We need to grab the gloves and the saddle. They were somewhere. Ace, Collide, Cookie, Candy, Bob. Right. So gotta remember it's way down here. A bit of a difficult one to notice there. Alright.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Yep, if you got everything I told you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses, old Bob's all yours.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Alright. Well, let's see. So that's Bob. And obviously we need to... Don't we? We... Aha. Okay. So, what do we do now? We need to check these. And that needs to be like tight, right? So, is that good? It is, right? Great. Didn't realize that would undo all of our work there. Well. That looks good to me.
Come on, Bob.
Okay, cool. So now do we...
I'm ready.
Ready for some questions?
You bet.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Hawks? Below the... Scroll down for more. I mean, I guess we could
Where's the horse's hocks?
go and look at the books again, but I think I'd rather take the easy way out and
Where's the horse's hocks?
look at the walkthrough. So let's see. I'm just I'm pulling up the walkthrough as we speak here. Bottom of hoof.
Where's the
Bottom
horse's
of
hocks?
hoof. There's no such below the knees, above the hooves, front legs or back legs. Oh, hocks, back legs.
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
So the frog is the bottom of hoof.
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
15 hands. 5 feet.
5 feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
Paso Fino is a gated horse.
A gated horse.
That's 4 right.
See, we've read all of these things in the books and also on the posters, kind of around here. But,
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
this one I think I actually remember. Keeps lying down, then standing up, right? Yep.
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
See, I can remember some things.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points, apparently, according to the walkthrough.
A bay has black points.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
I don't remember any of the other 3 ones being mentioned, but I do remember this one because I didn't have any idea how to pronounce it when reading out loud.
The Nez
What
Perce.
tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Nez Perce.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
All right.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Founders. Wasn't it feet?
Its feet.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Nice.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch.
The cinch.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
A mule. Well, I mean, traditionally they are very stubborn, right? Stubborn as a mule. Male horse and a female donkey. Female horse and a male donkey, geez, which
What
one?
is a mule?
Female horse and a male donkey.
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place. 'Cause if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Okay, so like only go places where you actually need to go?
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
So we need to go to Mary's gifts. I wonder... it did say, didn't it, that the rock formation thingies were in the desert as well. So I wonder if we need to actually go sightseeing to see some of those. Oh well, let's go see Mary. We've got a letter to deliver. Alright. So, are we just going in? Is there anything for us to look at out here? Guess not. Ooh, this is a nice looking place. Before we go touching anything, let's talk to her.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
That's me. I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I rode here. I'm Nancy Drew.
So where are you staying?
With Ed and Elizabeth Raleigh. In fact, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Aw, okay.
I understand that you bought a trunk full of junk from the Raleighs recently.
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
Oh,
Have you asked the Raleighs about it?
They were no help, although they did offer to buy it back from me. I just told them to keep looking for a way to get it open.
okay.
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
Cougar Bend. Okay.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
What a beautiful horse.
Okay. Nothing else we can do here or interact with there. Don't want to leave yet. Is that the trunk?
That trunk looks really old.
EH and AH.
Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Okay. So do we use these again? What? Oh, we do still have them in our... There we go. So... how do we know which positions they need to be in, though? There don't seem to be any... Well, there's gotta be some hints somewhere, right? Nah, I think we need to find some clues to this first. We'll try again later, once we've found some clues. We polish rocks and petrified wood. Ask for details. Arizona's petrified wood. Oh. It takes 4 ingredients to petrify wood, turn it into stone. Wood, water, mud, and time. Trees that existed in the Triassic period 225 million years ago, in swamps and alongside streams, eventually died, toppled over, and were carried downstream. When these logs and branches eventually stopped, they became buried under thick layers of mud and debris. Lack of oxygen kept the wood from decaying, while the volcanic ash in the mud caused silica to slowly seep into the wood, in a process called permineralization. The silica gradually filled and eventually replaced the individual microstructures with quartz crystals. The petrification process continued for millions and millions of years, so that by the time the ocean that had formed above the wood receded and the thick layers of sediment enshrouding it dried up and eroded away, the wood that was gradually exposed, the wood that we see today, had been turned to stone. But if petrified wood is largely quartz, and quartz is colorless, why is petrified wood so colorful? When the silica seeped into the wood, it carried with it other minerals that were present in the mud, such as iron, copper, and manganese. Iron, iron oxides cause the orange, rust, red, and yellow hues seen in petrified wood, while copper produces green and blue tints, manganese results in pink and purple tints, and silica produces white and gray tints. That's pretty cool. Depending on their size, age, and visual appeal, pieces of petrified wood can sell for anywhere from $5 to several $1,000. On public land regulated by the Bureau of Land Management, petrified wood is treated as a mineral and falls under mining laws, so that no permit is required to remove limited quantities of petrified wood for non-commercial purposes. Removal of petrified wood from national and state parks is prohibited by law. Interesting. And these are samples of petrified wood. Oh, that's just to look at the table again. Then we've got the rocks here, and I guess a mini game. Run for cover. Win a token. Help the roadrunner get to its hole before the coyote catches it. Oh, okay. So I guess the only way we can go here is down. Down. Then which way? Obviously the coyote is going to... Is it going to like mirror? No, it's going to run after us. It isn't going to mirror our movements. Okay. So I'm thinking this could work then. Yeah. Level 1 was pretty straightforward. What about level 2? How many levels are there? Oh, we've got 2 coyotes here, and this time they start from that side. So we gotta be a bit tricky about this. So I guess we want the coyotes to stay together, don't we? And we don't want them. So we don't want to go down here. Do we want to kind of... Oh, now they're no longer together. And also, we're gonna get caught. So, how do we do this thing then? Do we just go for it? Ugh. This is scary. If we keep going down, that coyote that's kind of coming after this one is going to catch us. And then if we go down now, we're going to be caught by that one. So going down now is not... Yeah, like this is not the thing to do. Or is it? No, it's not. It's extremely not the thing to do. Okay. I am so not good at these kinds of things. So it kind of looks to me like we do want to go down here. But then that one is going to catch us, isn't it? It totally is. We're kind of in between them now and... Yeah, there's no way. So, do we go down here? We don't want to go down. Do we want to go up? No, because that one coyote is going to go that way and catch us. Yeah. So we go down here. And this way. I think that was one too many steps that way though, wasn't it? Let's see. So down here, and keep them both coming this way. Take one step this way. But no. This isn't good either. Yeah, this is extremely not good. Don't want to be in this position. Oh, they've still got that one space between them. But if we go down, that one's probably going to go down as well, isn't it? And we kind of don't want that. Do we go this way? No, it's still going to go down. That's pretty not great for us. I mean, obviously we need to use these obstacles in some way here. Yeah, we need to keep this one from going down here. Because if it does, and then this keeps going after us over here, then there's going to be no way for us to get here. We don't want to get like flanked by them like that. But how do we prevent it from happening? Yeah. So once we get over here, we don't want to let either of the coyotes get here so that they can then just like stay here and prevent us from getting that way. So we'd pretty much have to go downwards here. But then that'll allow that one to. Yeah, this is not good. Or is it? This was totally the answer. Please don't tell me there's another level to beat. Oh no. Okay, so what do we do here? Hopefully this is the final level. Please, please let this be the final level. So obviously, if we go up, then this one here is going to go up as well. And I don't think we want that. So do we start by going this way? Oh, that's going to go up no matter what, huh? Oh, but it's just going to wait here if we keep going up. Okay. So let's see how this plays out. Well, obviously now it's going to come down and get us, right? So we don't want them to be in this position, right? Because now we're going to be trapped between them, and we really don't want that. But maybe we can manipulate them a little. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Uh-oh though. Is that going to get us? The one on this side? No. One. There we go. Did it.
Cool. An old token or something.
Okay. Dry Creek, 1.5 cents. All arrowheads in this shop were surface collected on private lands. Cool. Charlena Purcell, highly successful romance novelist Charlena Purcell will be touring the Southwest this summer. Oh yeah, that's the book we found in the bookcase, right? A meticulous, tireless researcher, Miss Purcell knows more about what went on in the 19th century Arizona than do most historians. Invite her to speak in front of your favorite organization and hear firsthand how she puts together her wonderfully detailed, emotionally rich works of fiction. Oh, and there's a phone number. Okay. I wonder if we can give her a call. It'll be interesting to get to talk to her, maybe? Maybe she could tell us more about the local history that we're interested in. Can't get in there. You know, the romance between the whatever the outlaw's name was again and the sheriff's daughter. I guess that's all for us to look at in here. It's also kind of time to end the episode as well. Right. So, I think we've looked at everything in here. I wonder if there's more that we can talk to Mary about.
Hi, can I help you with something?
Oh, okay.
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
Okay.
Is that you riding that beautiful Palomino in the picture over there?
That's my horse Banner. I train him myself.
You train horses?
Just on the side. Someday I'd like to do it professionally, but it would take money to get started, and money is one thing I'm not very good at making.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Well,
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
okay then. I guess that was everything we could talk to her about for now. Oh, there's more for us to look at here. Petroglyphs of the Southwest. I think we'll look into these things and possibly find even more things to look at in here in the next episode though, because it really is time for me to end this one here. So, for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. If you liked this video, please leave it a like. I would really love that. And also, please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I will see you again next time.